Episode 3. Loras Cavern. The mountains loomed like ancient gods, their peaks veiled in storm clouds and mystery. It had taken Kale and Aira for days to reach the edge of Durnan Ridge, where the entrance to Loras Cavern was said to lie hidden from the eyes of man for centuries. The air grew colder with each step. The trees twisted as if recoiling from something beneath the earth. "This place feels wrong," Kale muttered. Aira didn't answer. Kay was fixed ahead, sharp and wary. She had grown more silent as they neared the cavern, her usual calm now replaced with tension. "They say Loras Cavern was once a holy site," she finally spoke, but when the shards were scattered, darkness seeped in. Kale felt the ember inside him pulse. The fire shrouded was reacting again. "Are we close?" he asked. Aira nodded. "Too close." The entrance to the cavern was marked by two broken statues, ancient sentinels worn by time. Carvings along the stone walls depicted battles long forgotten, and symbols Kale didn't understand began to glow faintly as they passed. "They're reacting to your shard," Aira whispered. Deeper into the cavern they went, torches flickering as the darkness thickened. The walls dripped with moisture, and faint echoes of movement haunted their steps. Kale's breathing grew ragged. The air was heavy, choking almost. Then they heard it. A growl, low, guttural, not human. Something moved in the shadows. Multiple eyes reflected the torchlight. "My beasts," Aira said, drawing her blades. "Twisted guardians of the cavern. They feed on fear." Kale drew the short blade Aira had given him days ago. His hand shook, but the ember burned hotter now, most guiding him. The beasts attacked, half shadow, half flesh. They struck from the walls and ceilings with speed and ferocity. Aira moved like lightning, cutting, countering. Kale tried to follow her lead, blocking, dodging, barely staying alive. One beast lunged. Kale raised his arm, and fire exploded from his palm. The creature burst into ash midair. Shocked, Kale stumbled back. The shard had protected him again. "You're learning," Aira said between strikes. "Don't stop now." Together, they pushed forward, deeper into the cavern, until they reached a chamber unlike the rest. The heart of Loras. The room glowed with a sickly green hue. At its center stood a stone altar, and above it floated a crystal dark, fractured, humming with energy. "The third shard," Aira said. "The shadow shard." Kale stepped closer. The fire shard in his chest shivered. The shadow shard, paused, tangry, ancient. But then, voices filled the chamber. Not spoken. Thoughts, whispers, fear. "Burn it all. She will betray you. You are the curse, not the cure." Kale fell to his knees. Make it stop. Aira reached for him, but the shadow shard reacted violently. A wave of black energy threw her back against the wall. And then a figure emerged from behind the altar. Tall, robed, face hidden behind a mask of obsidian and bone. "The boy is not ready," the figure said. "But the shard has chosen him nonetheless." Kale looked up, struggling to breathe. "Who are you?" The figure didn't answer directly. "I am the voice of the forgotten. As soon, I will be the last." With a gesture, the shadow shard flared in. The chamber began to collapse. "Run!" Aira screamed, grabbing Kale's arm. The stones crashed around them as they fled. Shadows clawed at the edges of the path, trying to drag Kale back. But with a final burst of flame, he sealed the chamber shut just as they tumbled into the outer tunnels. Breathing hard, covered in dust and blood, Aira turned to him. "That wasn't just a guardian," she said. "That was someone or something bound to the shard." Kale looked at the marks now spreading along his arm, dark veins laced with fire. "I touched it," he whispered, "and I think it touched me back." End of episode 3.